Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players, this is Andatesh Ordo, and today I'm going to be doing a video on some of the two new characters and two new ships added into the game. Yeah, so we got a new Kylo Ren, the Unmasked version with a scar. I like the little sway. Makes me wonder. I want to kind of watch it from a different angle when they actually download the character and see if it looks like he would actually cut himself. But if not, then the developers did great on that. So, one of my predictions for this month was supposed to have been they were going to bring out some Imperial characters for because of the game Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because when the first Star Wars Battlefront came out, they brought us Magma Trooper. So we'll see if we actually get Inferno Squad. I hope we still do near the end of the month. And then, like, say, this week is nothing but Kylo Ren, his ship, and the new TIE Fighter and TIE Fighter pilot. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, yeah, this is Kylo Ren. Exciting, right? So he is now a tank with a powerful stun. So his basic, this is his basic. Come on, stop lagging there. Deals physical damage to target enemy and inflict tenacity down for 2 turns. If the target was already debuffed and it's Kylo's turn, he gains taunt for 1 turn. So he does. His character's already stunned though. You'll see what stun he has, which is a surprising stun. But yes, this is Kylo Ren. He now taunts. He's now a taunting tank. I'm okay with that. Special ability halt. So they use that halt ability like he does in the Force Unleashed, where he holds the blaster energy in place, as well as Poe Dameron when Poe was trying to shoot at him, which I don't know why he thought of doing that. I would have done, okay, let's just go take... I guess the Force was meant to do that so that Finn can help him escape, so he can get Finn out. But if it wasn't for that, he would have probably made it... They would have probably ran across Rey in the desert. They would have probably spent the night, and then maybe not Rey would have tagged along to direct them. So... but yeah, this ability dispels all buffs on target enemy and just stuns him for 2 turns. You don't ever see a stun for 2 turns. And then he recovers 10% health and taunts for 1 turn. This attack can't be evaded or resisted. Focused Rage deals special physical damage to target enemy and recover health equal to the damage dealt. If the target was stunned, deal double damage. Ooh, that's a lot. So they get to do more damage if the target was already stunned. So you use the halt, and then your next turn you actually do the what's it called? Focused Rage. Then his leadership, which is a Zeta. First Order allies have 40% critical damage. That's a lot of critical damage. 30 speed, and whenever the First Order ally scores a critical hit, they regain 20% turn meter. So we kind of got an HK 47 setup. So if there was an AoE like the first Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, you'll get to see them probably go again. You probably won't see a lot of characters go again, but at least if they're doing critical damage, they'll gain at least 20% turn meter. They're not droid level on that, which I hope they kind of keep that more for droids and do the rework, obviously. But whenever a First Order ally gains a status effect, which is negative or positive, they recover 5% health and 5% protection. So if you give, like, say Captain Phasma uses advantage up, the whole team recovers, 10% of their total health protection combined. So 5 health, 5 protection, which is nice. So, and then Scarred. When Kylo takes damage, he recovers 8% health, and a random First Order ally who doesn't have it gains advantage for 2 turns. Kylo has 50% counter chance, double while he has taunt. Oh, that's good. That's really cool. So you make sure you're taunting for 100%. Kylo takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects and gains taunt for 1 turn at the start of each encounter. So now we have effectively 4 characters that are going to taunt at the beginning of the game. Kylo Ren, Night Sister Zombie, Shore Trooper, and Baze Malbus. So, that's interesting. And I'm sure they probably do the taunt at the start of the game as a Zeta effect. I don't know. We'll find out for sure. So that is Kylo Ren Unmasked. Let's go ahead and look at a ship TIE silencer. Let's click it first to make sure. So first off, that looks great. I actually got the toy version, the die-cast Hot Wheels toy version of this ship. We got it for my son on his birthday. It's a cool little ship. I actually like the design. So I will admit that's a pretty good positive from the new trilogy so far. Is they got a cool TIE type. It's kind of like a TIE Advance mixed with a TIE Interceptor. Yeah, we'll see how well it does in the movies. But yeah, let's go ahead. So it's a first order attacker. I'm surprised it's not a tank. I would be wanting to go after that a lot. So, deals physical damage to target enemy and stun them for 1 turn if they have more than 50% turn meter. Otherwise, the silencer gains advantage for 2 turns. His ability, Overwhelming Advantage. Deal physical damage to target enemy if TIE Silencer has advantage. Its attack deals 75% more damage. If the attack defeats an enemy, gain 20% turn meter and foresight for 2 turns. That is good. So it'll have a chance to do more damage if the silencer had advantage up. So if you were on our Akbar team and Akbar, cleanse, healed, and then gave advantage, boom, you got this up. So, and then his unique, which is the crew ability, Frenzied Rage. Each time TIE Silencer is damaged and damages a target locked enemy, gains plus 10% speed and 10% offense, stacking until the end of the encounter. Whoa, that's pretty powerful. So, is damaged or damages a target locked. So, he is one character that you want to take out quickly because he gets 10% offense and 10% speed. He's going to buff his damage, buff his speed. Kind of reminds me, I know this sounds weird, in Pokemon they have a move called Dragon Dance where they get speed and attack up. Yeah, this is kind of that. This is the TIE Silencer dance in a sense. But yeah, you get to get speed and offense up. Especially if you get a way to keep him healed. And someone does an AoE, does little damage, gives him speed and offense, and then you heal him up, and you keep kind of doing that. Rex has an ability where he gives repeated protection, but he also needs a bunch of Galactic Republic characters. So yeah, that is a TIE Silencer. So I'm actually excited for these ships. Now I will say I'm not a First Order buff. I'd rather be on the Imperial side than the First Order side. But for the most part, yeah. And I'm kind of haven't been liking much of. I'm not big on the Force Awakens, so I'm hoping this next episode changes my thoughts on the new trilogy. If it doesn't, then yeah, unfortunately, I'll still watch it, but I don't know. I hate the changes of Legends, but yeah, that's me. So, I went to the wrong one. I'm all babbling on. Let's go to the TIE Pilot first. I want the pilot first. Can't have a ship without a pilot. Well, you can have a ship, but just sit there and do nothing. So, First Order TIE Pilot. It's kind of like the other TIE Pilots. The other 2 Imperial. Just basically all the pilots in the game in general. Wedge, Biggs, Resistance Pilot, First Order TIE Pilot, and then this First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot. They're a basic, simple character design where they have a basic, a special, and then a unique, or a basic, special, and in this case, a special. The Night Sister, Initiate, or the one that had the 2 blades for the longest time, she only had basic, special, then she got a unique. So yeah, this is where it's at. So let's go ahead and continue on. So it's called Repercussion. Deals physical damage to target enemy and inflict defense down for 2 turns. And then if the target has defense down, gain advantage for 2 turns. Not much. Then you got Drumfire. It looks like an AoE. It deals special damage to all enemies and inflict defense down for 2 turns on a critically hit enemy. First Order allies gain speed up for 2 turns. That's good. So he's going to do this effect and then grant speed up to everyone. Yeah, sorry for the lag. And then Oppressive Burst. Deals special damage to target enemy. Call a target other ally to assist. If the target ally is first order, they gain advantage for 2 turns and stun the target enemy for 1 turn. That is really good. So, boom. Target with first order, they gain advantage for 2 turns and stun the target. So, yeah, that's nice. You get a call and assist. So, yeah, you got kind of the wedge or the Biggs feel on that. It'd be kind of funny if this also called like the regular first order type pilot to assist and one other random ally, just like Biggs. Oh, that would be. I will admit that would be a new Wedge Biggs combo that a lot of people want to go after. And honestly, I feel like that would have been a great option. And then if the random ally was a first order ally, then they gain advantage and stun for the target for 1 turn. That would be kind of insane. But this is still pretty good. Like you still want some good first order characters. So you want 2 Kylo Rens, Captain Phasma, this TIE pilot, and probably the other TIE pilot. So yeah, well, we'll see how they turn out. And then finally the TIE Fighter kit reveal. Let me click it now the right way. Look at that. It looks kind of the same as the other one, but then again, we kind of have that with the Geonosian starfighters, but they do different things. So L-S 9.6 laser cannons. Okay. That's an interesting name, but hey, it works. It works as a title. Deal physical damage to an enemy if the attack scores a critical hit. Inflict target lock for 2 turns. This attack has a 10% critical chance. So this is another character this is another ship, just like the other first order. You just want it to be granting target lock. It's good for a target lock team. And you still want that TIE advance so that target lock never goes away. Double offensive. Come on. Deals physical damage to all enemies with 35% chance to remove 20% turn meter. Target lock turn meter removal is doubled and can't be resisted. So, yeah. 35% chance to remove 20% turn meter. So, you have a chance to remove 40% turn meter if the opponent was target lock. And then the crew ability, concussive missiles. Deal special damage to target enemy, inflict ability block for 1 turn, and to gain advantage for gain 20% turn meter. Additionally, call a random ally to assist if the ally is first order, grant them advantage for 2 turns. This attack ignores protection. Woo! This is kind of like Boba Fett's AoE, the Sonic Mine, where it ignores protection, and that's a really good ability. So here's another ability that works just like it. So yeah, we get some interesting characters and ships added. So this means we might not see, which it's kind of a fail. They could add a Imperial officer, which is Iden Versio's father. Iden Versio and the Inferno Squad. That's like 4 characters plus her father. So that's a faction right there. You'd have 2 leaders. And then 3, not so leader, or just fill-ins, like a tank, a healer, and, a support, whatever. But for the most part, yes, this is still good. We're getting first order characters, so we're finally getting some first order. Resistance has had 2 up against first order for the longest time, being BB-8 and R2-D2. Being added in recently. Of course, in the next month, definitely December, and then this month of November, we definitely will be getting more Resistance and First Order, most likely. Unless this is the month of First Order, and then December is the month of Resistance. Yeah, I just hope they kind of keep Resistance and First Order even for the most part. So if they add 1 Resistance, they also have to add 1 First Order. It kind of keeps them level, balanced, and check. Unlike Imperial and Rebels, where Rebels is like up the wazoo and Imperial is like maybe a third of the faction of Rebels, which it shouldn't be, but we'll see how they do. But yes, this is an exciting new characters and their ships. We're actually starting to get some more ships added. That was great. I still think they could have added one in October for Asajj Ventress as a ship, but unfortunately we did not. But that is totally fine. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about these characters and ships. My name is Anitesh Ordo. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching the show or the episode, the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And you guys have a wonderful day.